Today we make our final push into Mythic, and let me tell you guys, it was smooth sailing all the way there because the Viper is back. The Viper is back, guys, and I'm super excited because the Rottenmouth Viper is a card we played a ton of when it first came out and made a bunch of decks around it, so I'm glad we get to play it here again today. And that's because Rakdos Sacrifice has been absolutely on fire and people have been loving that deck. So we went ahead and twisted up a few things here, and I think we might have made the Viper portion of this deck a lot better. And that's because the Viper got a brand new friend here that we love so much, and it's the Enduring Courage. If you guys aren't familiar, by the way, the Viper is a 6/6 snake that comes in and puts a counter on it right away. And every time you attack, you get another counter to put onto it. And the opponent has to react to those counters because they force the opponent into taking 4 damage per counter or sacrificing something or discarding a card. Very good card. But the problem with it is when it comes in, if it gets picked off quickly, it's not that good. But with Enduring Courage, it changes some things because this card right here is an enchantment creature that when it dies, comes right back to the battlefield as an enchantment. The key here though is it gives all creatures haste and it gives it a 2 attack power boost, which is really sweet because if this is on the field and you have a Rottenmouth Viper in hand, you can actually sacrifice the Courage as a permanent to get the Viper in cheaper. It becomes an enchantment and the Viper triggers its first counter, and then you attack in again for 2 additional counters right away, hopefully catching the opponent off guard enough to, close out the game. And the rest of the shell is pretty sweet, man, because like I said, Rakdos Sacrifice has been on fire because of cards like Disturbing Mirth, an enchantment that can sack other enchantments to draw you cards, but also can manifest Dread. It's really, really sweet. Again, sacrificing with the Viper, getting some manifest Dread. It's really, really nice. And then we went ahead and leaned into the enchantment game plan very heavily here with discarding effects like Tiny Bones Joins Up, the Nightmare, and then we're going to be bouncing things back and forth off the battlefield to activate them again with the Pixie. And then we've got Nowhere to Run, which is a great enchantment, and Hopeful Vigil. Hopeful Vigil and the Nightmare both want to be sacrificed to get the Scry anyways, so there's a huge ton of value there when we play those things out and sacrifice them later to the Rottenmouth Viper. So super fun list, but not just fun. This thing got me into Mythic pretty easily, so I hope you guys enjoy this one and get some value out of this. We're going to jump right into it, guys. Enjoy. Peace. All right, guys, here we go. We are going to be cheating in some Rottenmouth Viper today, and we're doing it with some pizzazz because we got ourselves the Enduring Courage, which I think really unlocks the value of this deck, man. It's been pretty fun. If we can get the Courage down, followed by the Rottenmouth Viper, this has been an incredible little combo that I'm very impressed with. Opponent shows a Plains and drops off a Brushlands. Okay. Okay, we're definitely going to play out the Mirth here onto sacrifice the Joins Up and draw some cards. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we're playing Selesnya enchantments. Got it. Understood. Let's go with... this. Let's drop the Vigil. Gives me a nice little body that I can block with currently. Let's drop out the Pixie here. Return the Mirth. Maybe returning the Vigil would have been a better play. I don't know, but returning an enchantment there to replay is super high value. But at the same time, I kind of like when the Mirth is out there to be sacrificed with the Rottenmouth Viper. Maybe we can get both things done, though. We'll see. Interesting choice to take the Vigil there. They can't attack. That's great. I mean, could I have gotten a better card? I don't think so. All right. No. Yes, attack. Yes, attack. All right. It looks like we're going to hit our combo on the first game, which is pretty awesome. It's not a combo that lines up every single game, so I'm very happy with that. Not to mention, again, I have a perfect answer for the Scavenger here. No blocks. They can have it. All right, here we go. What do we do? So we're stacking 1, 2, ideally 1, 2, and then... What is the most maximum amount of value I can get out of this turn? That's what I'm trying to find out here, guys. So if I do this, for sure I'm getting back another enchantment and another body, right? So that's actually a really good play. right? And then a Rottenmouth Viper because I've only got one more black source. 1, 2. No! No! You gotta let me do it, man. You gotta let me do the thing. Oh, that's such a bummer, dude. All right, this hand looks really good. We're keeping this. We can get a little heavy with the discarding, man, but I guess the plan now is to play a little less optimally so the opponent can stick around for our combo, but that is a shame, though. An absolute shame. All right, we got Boros here. Boros is going to be tokens going wide. Not easy for us to deal with, I don't think. All right, so we know that their first play here is going to be the Resolute Reinforcements, because why else would they throw that away if they are, you know, didn't have another one? Plus, they haven't played a spell yet, which is a big sign, indicator that that's going to be the case. All right, we hit him again with the old Hopeless Nightmare. Got a joins up as well. We're going to hit their hand really heavy here. Got double red for the Courage. Just looking for the Viper now. No life gain for them. Oh, the doll. I need to get a removal spell for that. Let's start with this. Do a little scrying, drawing a few cards. Seems pretty good. There it is. There's that removal spell, and there's the Viper. Here is the deal, though. Obviously, I'd like to get rid of that right now. But I need this to go into my hand. So manifesting Dread doesn't exactly seem like a great idea. So unfortunately, this is the play for now. I'm going to take 3 damage unnecessarily from the doll. But I can't afford to give up the Rottenmouth Viper. Just not possible. Okay. A lot more than 3 damage now. All right, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and play this have to. Like, no, this, I'm sorry, where's that? This, I have to. Have to. Take you out, sack you. More land, more discard. Both can go. Okay, 2. Play this. Yeah, things are a little difficult at the moment, but I'm trying to figure it out. Trying to sort through it. A lot of damage I'm taking, unfortunately, from my own things. They say nice, thank you. It is a lot of discard. Alright, can block really well here. Oh my gosh. You're kidding me, man. Alright, so if I play this... I'd really like to give the Viper haste, but I don't think that's going to be possible. Alright, 1, 2, 3... Let's do it like that. Let's do it like that. We'll manifest the Dread. I want to keep this joins up. All right, that's fine. Okay, so we can bounce the joins up back and everything like that, which is good. The opponent doesn't have a very good attack right now because the Arabella will die. Hopefully they draw a land one time for me, please. Please, for me. Oh wow, they're sending it anyways. Did they draw another Arabella? That would be crazy. Okay. Interesting. I do want to get this in. If I swing through with the Viper... I got blocks for everything else, plus I can send this back. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's do a Viper attack here. Viper's going in. They got a little bit of a easy decision to make here, I feel like. I mean, just take the damage, right? And then chump block it. Oh, they sack a token. That's good. Less bodies for them to attack into me with. All right, and then we'll send this back. I know this would have had haste and a bump from the Enduring Courage, but I didn't expect them to block or sack anything there. But anyways, GG's, it still works out the same. Almost to mythic, let's go. Okay, we get to go first. The mana looks great. The early game looks good. I'm down. I'm down, let's go. We got the Hex Mage in early. Pixie can bounce the enchantment off of it. We can start swinging in for quite a bit of damage. We can get aggressive here, guys. All right, get in for 3. There you go. The removal's not going to be great. Obviously, we need to find an enchantment. Otherwise, it's not going to be as good. Okay, we are the Gruul deck that's looking to do the Descending, right? Or the Delirium, that's what it is, Delirium. All right, let's get this down. I am gonna save the, well, actually, should I use the Vengeance here to start scrying? And then that way they can't really block either. I mean, that's pretty good, right? Yeah, let's take away their block. Let's dish out 5 more damage here. And then the Rottenmouth Viper can come in next turn, and then they'd be in a really tough decision to have to make by either sacking something or discarding something. Kind of like that. All right, that can't attack or block, right? Nice. No blocker there. I'm imagining they're probably going to be filling up their graveyard a little bit here to turn that on. Either way, we still have a good attack here, just in case they can't. I mean, again, I imagine they do. I imagine they fill up their graveyard here so it can block the Hex Mage. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I didn't expect it to be a lightning strike, though. That's kind of crazy. All right, so we got 3, 4, 5. Not enough to play the Viper yet. Ouch. That was bad. I did not expect a lightning strike. That, that was a lack of experience of playing against this kind of opponent. Oh, wow, they're sending it. Sure. Nice. Perfect draw, because now I can actually play this and just sack the enchantment, giving me 3 more damage here. There's no lightning strike big enough to kill the Viper, that's for sure. And do they discard a card? They probably discard another worm. Yeah, I was gonna say. That seems like the case. There it is. I mean, that's good though, because they don't have any mana open, which means they can't really attack. Oh, that's so good. Because if we attack in here, they've got to take 4 twice. Probably double block this, take 3. Yeah, they're in a really bad spot here, and then we can surprise them with 2 additional damage on this, which will probably take them off guard here. They're probably going to get it to the point where... Okay, never mind. I was going to say they could discard 2 here, do some double blocking, and think, oh, I'm only at 2 life, and then boom, I hit them with that, but they didn't even want to go that far. All right, one more game. Come on. All right, we're going first. That's a big W. Hand looks great. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. I would really, really like it if I could get an Enduring Courage onto the battlefield and then follow it with the Viper, because I just want to show you guys how cool that combo is. We hit it so many times already once that I'm really excited to show you guys. All right, let's get this down. Opponent on 1 mana, no cut down, no bounce effect, which is good. We know that because there was no priority holds there, so. But now we're in the realm of counter spells like the Interruption. So I think we just play all of our 1 mana discarding effects. Oh, Dimir Toxic. Okay. Demir Toxic. Do I just keep hammering their hand here, or do I just maybe take a second here to go with the Mirth? Maybe it's the Mirth. I'm gonna manifest Dread this time. Maybe I get the Courage. No Courage, but I did get a Viper. That's good. Viper was big. Come on, Courage off the top. Give me the Courage right off the top. This is a type of opponent, by the way, that we need to really hammer them with damage as fast as possible. Okay, this definitely comes down. Viper comes in. 1, 2, 3 plus the 3 mana. That's perfect. Another Viper would be good. Those can both go. All right, I think we're in Mythic, guys. I don't want to jump the gun here, but I do feel like we are probably in Mythic now. The opponent under a lot of pressure here, and only at 2 poison counters. And they don't have much for sweepers typically in those types of builds. We'll see what they got here. That's fine. That is A-okay with me. Hit their hand. Three, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's GG's. Let's go, dude. We made it. We're in Mythic. All right. I love that feeling, man, of just getting that off my chest, man. Just getting there. Oh, that feels good. I do need to pull off the combo, though. Come on. We got to hit it once. All right. Hand looks... it looks good. It doesn't look really good, but it looks good. And we did make it up, actually, to 98%, which is pretty freaking high. Got there pretty quick, I guess, huh? I guess it's only the 13th. Got to Mythic pretty fast this month. Oh, we got a Mardu sacrifice deck, maybe? Or Orzhov, straight up. Either way, I think I'm going here. Gotta maximize the amount of permanents on the battlefield so that way the Viper can come down as soon as possible. I mean, technically we can get it on turn 3 here with this board state. Just gotta hit a land. Do we have a Bartolome coming down? It's possible. I don't know why they'd throw one away. I mean, it's a really good card, especially for that game plan. Okay. Fine by me. We'll take it out with this. Want to keep as many permanents on the board as possible, which is why I didn't give them the option to trade there with the 2/2. I need another permanent on the field. That way we can spend the mana for this Viper. That's a problem. Unfortunately, I do have to get rid of something here. Yikes. I can't let that stay on the battlefield. There's no way, because the Viper can't even attack through it, so I'm gonna have to get rid of it. Let's go ahead and scry, hopefully into some mana here. I mean, that's actually not terrible either, though. Nah, we need lands. We need lands. All right, we're still beating them down slowly but surely here. It's a little bit of a grind fest, but that's kind of what our deck does, man. It looks to grind the opponents out. Unholy Annex, taking some more damage to draw some cards. That's just a vampire. That's not a demon. I think I'm gonna go here. Scry me some more. Come on, dude. We gotta hit lands. What are we doing? All right, the opponent can't really afford to take this, so they're gonna... Oh, never mind. They're gonna take it. Okay, so for 5 mana, they create the that 6/6 demon, which might be the play here. Nope, they go with another vampire. Man, with all the lack of mana we were not getting, this has been a little bit of a nightmare for us. Bartolome, sure. All right, definitely force a discard, and then we're probably gonna hit him with a nowhere to run. Now, here's the deal, guys. Nowhere to run our brains probably automatically go to taking out the Lawbringer here, but then they're just going to use Bartolome's free instant speed ability to sacrifice a creature to take it to a 3/2. So this actually has a lot more upside for the opponent and a lot more reason why we should take care of it. All right. I would imagine they're creating the demon at some point here. Yep, here it comes. Demon online. I really wish we have another, get another one of these off the top, these vengeances. All right, another land. Is it time? Feels like it's time, right? If I play this, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, I'm playing this. Playing this first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 on the land. Down to 8 though. That's a big yikes. Another Viper down. Both of these lands are viable. I need both to flip over the Viper, so I know it's a long ways out, but you know, gotta do what we gotta do. Opponent can't really take 4 here, can they? No, they can't. They're gonna go for a discard here. Which card are they gonna drop? Okay. That's a spree card, I know that. Exile target non-token creature. Returns to the battlefield under its owner's control. Destroy target. Oh, they killed me actually. They drained me for 2 damage here off of that, don't they? Oh man, I thought it only gained them life. It actually drains me too. Yeah, they got us there. I mean, we got absolutely mana screwed in the early game. We could have had a Viper down as early as 3, but it never came to be until like turn 6 or 7 because the mana just never hit. So that's a 20 land deck for you though. All right, we find ourselves in an interesting situation with this hand. It has a little bit of everything though, so I'm gonna keep it. Let's see what the matchup is here. That's gonna depend on what we drop first. All right, Rakdos, we see a creature land though, so probably not the mono red with splash of black, I wouldn't imagine. I guess it's this. Let's see what they got. They did take a mulligan too, by the way, which is really good. Pyroclasm, 2 damage to each creature. All right. I guess we drop one of these. Oh man, that's brutal for the opponent because we are gonna hit their hand relentlessly here. Yeah, we might get them on the discard alone, man. They might concede because taking a mulligan and then having to discard a bunch of times, like every turn with these pixies, is gonna be really unfortunate. Okay, they are officially out of cards. Let's go with this. Is probably the biggest output of damage we have, right? And then we'll go here. All right, we got ourselves 5 damage on board now, ready to just start swinging through. Nice, we got him, I think. Okay, the 2/3 can attack with menace. Sure. Nope. Not going for it, huh? All right, yeah, this is the play, I think. Let's start with an attack. I think the play for sure is gonna be the Vigil. Just trying to get more bodies on the field, more attack power. Let's see how they scry here. 1 to the top. They like a card that they got there. Do we scry or do we just... I feel like we're gonna get hit with a discarding effect here. Obviously. That's what they want to be doing and they kept it on top, so. Yep. That's not terrible. I don't really care too much for that. We're definitely outputting way more damage than they are. We're winning this race. All right, that's fine. How much damage is this? They can't block with their land. They don't have enough to untap or enough to tap to bring it down. So that's gonna be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Could give him 2 more here. We might as well, because the top deck on their hit here is probably gonna be another discarding effect anyways. There's no point in trying to, you know, fill up my hand to avoid the damage from the talent. Now, Rakdos definitely does not have any 4-mana sweepers unless they're playing something like the Tide, but there's no way they're playing that. So GG's. Good victory. I don't know why I can't get an Enduring Courage though, man. It's really unfortunate. Ooh, okay, this hand looks really good. We're keeping this. We got the red, we got the courage. This is something to get excited about. Just looking for a Viper now. But with the Mirth, hopefully we can find it with the extra card draw. Here we go. Okay, surveilling with Selesnya colors. All right, I see, I see. I love Nowhere to Run in this matchup. It's the absolute killer of enchantments in Aura decks. And they got an Admirer down. I mean, this is just going to absolutely delete that effect, which is awesome. We'll start with an attack here. Then we'll hit a Mirth. And we got a couple of, oh, let's go. We're gonna do the combo, guys. It feels like we're going to hit the combo here. Love it. Okay, I like this here. We'll put that there. Okay, we're chilling, man. We're chilling. We got to go first, which was a big key piece too here. Enduring Courage, Nowhere to Run, take out whatever they steal here. Oh, that's Ethereal Armor. That's not the... Okay, I thought that was Sheltered by Ghosts. Okay, first strike, that's fine. It's all you, you got it. Yes, dude, we get Enduring Courage down. Please, 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 opponent, do not have Sheltered by Ghosts. I'm begging you. I'm gonna keep my blocks up just to keep the Scavenger from attacking into us. I guess Sheltered by Ghosts wouldn't be the worst thing in the world because they almost certainly would put it on the Admirer, right? And if they did, I would just take it out with Nowhere to Run. Maybe not now. It's at a 7/5. Shoot. Okay. It's got Trample too now. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe I waited a little too long there to pull the trigger on Nowhere to Run. But I was so excited to pull off my combo. This has Ward 2. Plus, they're going to give it the protection. Gotta just go for the Viper, right? And try to win the game. Let's do it. Let's go Viper and try to win the game here. All right, here we go, guys. Viper down with the Enduring Courage. Let's see what we got here. 4, 5, 6. Get as much damage through as possible here. Because we know they have the protection spell. We're not going to be able to stop that. Let's just cook here. Let's just cook here, guys. Viper's in. Haste with an attack boost. Send in everybody except for maybe a couple of blockers. Right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, we might have to force them into blocking here. Or making some heavy sacrifice. No, I'm not gonna sit here and do all the math. It's gonna take forever, but I'm gonna send in these 3 and leave back 2 blockers for the Admirer and see what happens. Okay, this is it, guys. Big moment of truth here. Viper gets 2 counters. This is awesome. I'm not gonna lie, this is very awesome. Finally got to do it. Oh, let's go, man. We finally pulled it off. Love me some Viper. Ooh, they dropped a Calyx and a Scavenger. 2 big ones. And they chump block as well? They do. Perfect. Something I could have done as well, guys, something to consider, and I did consider it, is play the Nowhere to Run, and then that would delete any sort of ward effects, and then play my Vengeance, because it would have gotten through. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's just protect my life total to the absolute max here. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so we're not dead. That's all I care about. We're not dead, and they scoop it up. Let's go, dude. Huge. That was awesome. That was awesome. Back to 99. Let's go. All right, we got the opponent going first here. Opener looks good. We can hit their hand and then immediately bounce it back and do it again or kill something. So I'll take it. It's been a little while since we've been this high up in the rankings. Feels good, I'm not gonna lie. It's a nice place to be right now. Seeing some numbers next to people's names. Good old Viper too. Who knew Viper would get us there? All right, Abzan. Let's see what happens here. No Terra Sunder, that's for sure. And then the opponent doesn't have any 2-mana removal as well. You would think Abzan with a Frillback would be a bit more mid-range control-y type stuff, and you'd see like a cut down here or something, but oh, okay, Virtue of Persistence. That was a good hit. Taking out 2 pretty solid cards there. I mean, how about we do it again? How does that sound? How does that sound? Just keep on hitting their hand relentlessly, man. That has got to feel pretty bad, especially taking 2 every time we do it as well. Got another big hit there. They're definitely looking for Beanstalk. Hopefully they never find it. Because if they find Beanstalk, that would not be great for us. All right, let's get this down. Dang. Yeah, let's get this down. Take out the last card in their hand. Hopefully it's something good. It was Sunfall. Nice. Okay. I have technically 4 mana to cast this. I need 2 more. Hopefully they bring down their 2/2. I'll take it out with this, and then that'll give me enough mana to play the Viper the following turn, hopefully. That's also pretty good. Yeah, that guarantees that I hit the Viper next turn if I want to cast it. So let's do that. Oh man, they're top decking right now, which you never know what they're gonna hit, man. All right, I need a land. I need a land so I can pull this off. Let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. This is so good. Okay, wait, did I calculate that wrong? I think I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did calculate that wrong. Whoops. Whoops. All right, both of those can go. Dang it, how did I mess that up? Why did I think in my head I had enough mana to do both of those things? I don't know. It's all good though. Viper for sure next turn. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. All right, let's do that. Attack in. Do this. 1, 2, 3, plus another 3 here. Don't mind if I do a little scrying. Give me a red source. No red source, but a Mirth, kind of hard to pass up. I'm going to though, but it is hard to pass up. I need an enchantment on the field for this to be any good, so. No shot, dude. Oh my gosh. If we lose this game now because they top deck the 3rd Sunfall, I'm gonna be a little triggered, I can't lie. That would be a bit upsetting. I try not to let things get to me, but that is crazy. That sucks. I mean, a simple kill spell I would have been a little more realistic because I'm like, I haven't seen a kill spell yet, like a spot removal spell. But a 3rd Sunfall? Shuffler's A-okay, isn't it? Unreal. All right, well, we do have another Rottenmouth Viper, so I guess that pays back any sort of debt they owe us here. Fairy, no, let's do this. All right, they're down to 1. sure they're gonna get something that gains them a boatload of life. Sure does. 4 life gain. 4, that puts him to 5 though. I got a kill spell, that's game. All right, we got him. We got him. It took a little while, but we got there, guys. Ran through some adversity on that one, it feels like, but made it through the other side. 4 life, exile my graveyard. All right, here comes the concede. Let's go. Top 1400, man. We're still winning games, man. This is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Still winning games at a very good rate. Viper, man. Solid card. Love it. All right, we do like this starting hand quite a bit. I love the Hex Mage into the Mirth. It's a lot of value and power early into the game. So this is not bad. Plus we've got a Viper as well, so we gotta keep this one, I think. Most definitely. All right, I love that land. That way we don't have to take damage. Okay, mono white tokens. I see you. I see you, mono white. Ooh, I could get down the Viper on turn 3. That would be kind of silly, wouldn't it? Sunfall, there is Get Lost, there's Ossification. There's some things that could hit the Viper that would be a bit of a nuisance for sure. Maybe we shouldn't focus that too hard. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna focus the Viper here too hard. I think I wanna try it. If I can, I wanna try to find my Enduring Courage first to give it haste. But if we don't find it and I naturally get up to the mana to cast it, I will obviously, but. Caretaker's Talent. All right, send this in. Still no chump blocks from the opponent here. That's good. Looking good, looking good. It's steady, but you know, it's grindy. A little grindy, but I need them to use up like a Sunfall on us here before we commit anything else to the board. Lay down arms, that's fine. That's more removal out of their hand. Any removal we can get out of their hand, the better. Really? Not copying the token there? I guess they're gonna sack this then and gain some life. That makes sense. So we'll swing this in. That'll bait them into obviously sacking the cake, trying to double block into us here. Extra cards. This Caretaker's Talent is so good, man. It is so good. Love that card a lot. All right, let's get this down and this down. I'm way too afraid of Sunfalls to commit this to the board just yet, guys. I need to see a Sunfall first before I commit this to the board. At least get one out of their hands, you know? Okay, didn't expect that. Did not expect that. Maybe not. Maybe it's time to pull the trigger on it. I don't know. I don't know, man. Take out the Beza. Viper, let's do it. I guess it's time. 3. 1, 2, 3. I guess it's time to try it. Here we go. Oh, you're kidding. We're getting absolutely flooded in this game. The flood is so real. I mean, it's too late for that now, but it is helpful. Does the opponent discard? They do. That's a big win for us. And it's a fountain port too, another draw engine. I mean, that's a big win. Lay down arms. Of course it is. Gosh dang it. I knew it was gonna be too. All right, so I'm kind of glad I kept the courage on top because it's gonna give all of our things haste. Evangelist. All right. Drawing more cards. They still haven't even leveled this to level 2 yet, I don't think. Yeah, they haven't. Alrighty. I don't see why I don't send both here. If they trade with the Evangelist, they get another token though, and they draw another card. I guess that works too. They get another card that way as well. Looking for another Viper. I think that's our only way out of this one, guys. All right, well now I'm actually really glad they committed the Evangelist to blocking, because now the 1/1 token doesn't trigger the talent. It's only once a turn. All right, a bit of an investment move there, but it's going to be payoff, I think, in the long run with 2 flyers on the field. Make it 3 flyers. Can I have another? Ouch. Ooh, a pixie. A pixie's, it's something. Is it great? Of course not, but it is something. Let's see what they do here. Are they double blocking or are they letting us through? Double block it is. Fine by me. Those are flyers that I can't deal with later, and also the Enduring Courage comes right back as an enchantment, so that works for me, man. I have a feeling another Caretaker's Talent is imminent here. Oh no, even worse. An Overlord. Yeah, I think this is a wrap, guys. Mono White is in such a good spot right now. I'm telling you guys, Mono White is very, very good. And we draw into a discarding effect. That, unfortunately, will be good games. On to the, well, I guess not next one. That might have been our last one, but man, what a run, dude. What an absolute beast of a run with the Viper deck. Feeling great right now, man. That'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed today's deck list. This one was absolutely awesome, man. I love the Viper so much. We've played the Viper so many times in the past. When it first came out, we were kind of playing it non-stop. So it's good to get a revisit on this deck and see what it can do now. I do believe that with the Enduring Courage, you got so many cool options with this card, because a lot of the times the problem with the Viper is that it comes down and gets picked off pretty fast, and you don't get a ton of value out of its counters. If you can attack with some counters, it becomes completely busted. So having it come in with the haste and the pump just makes it, you know, all the difference in the world when it comes to opponents who are running spot removal and whatnot. So I think this deck is actually pretty solid. Obviously got us into Mythic. I'm pretty happy with it. And Rakdos Sacrifice right now is in a really good spot. And this is basically that. It just has a few extra pieces in there that we added for our own flavor and taste. And it worked pretty well. So I hope you guys find some success from this as well. And again, thank you for watching, but also making it to the very end of the video. I really appreciate that a lot. And a huge special thank you and shout out to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is our membership program on this channel. So huge thank you and shout out to the people who help support me monetarily every month. I really appreciate you guys so much for doing that. It goes a very long way. And yeah, you are very appreciated. So thank you. But that does it for me. We'll see you guys on the next video tomorrow. Until then, peace out. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.